Welcome back to the smartest year ever, our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. My name is Gordy, hello, and this is the final episode of Accidental Genius Week, where every day we've looked at a world-changing invention that started with oops. So I was just wondering, what if the match, a tiny stick that changed daily life, was invented by accident and came after the lighter? Like and subscribe right now if you haven't, so you can keep up every single day. I do this every single day. For most of human history, starting a fire was a slow, deliberate affair. In ancient times, people relied on friction methods like fire plows or bow drills or striking flint against steel to shower sparks into tinder. In colder regions, fire was so critical that travelers would carry embers wrapped in bark or moss just to keep a flame alive. And all this is reminding me of Naked and Afraid. But China may have invented the first proto-match around the 6th century AD, sticks coated in sulfur that could catch fire more easily when exposed to an open flame. But these weren't just like strike anywhere tools. You needed a flame to actually get them lit. They were more just like flammable kindling kind of. By the 17th century in Europe, the standard kit was a tinder box, a metal container with char cloth, flint, and steel. They were functional, but not very convenient. Then came the chemists. In 1805, a French chemist, Jean Chancel, invented a match that worked by dipping a stick coated in potassium chlorate and sugar into sulfuric acid. It lit, but it was dangerous, it was messy, expensive. And through the early 1800s, various tinkerers kept working on chemical ignition, usually involving phosphorus compounds. And the issue was always the same: unstable materials, unreliable flames, and often toxic fumes. Enter John Walker, a British chemist and druggist who in 1826 was trying to develop a chemical paste to ignite explosives. One day, after stirring the paste with a wooden stick, he absent-mindedly scraped the stick on his hearth, like the stone floor of his fireplace, and it flared up into a flame, just like that. Walker had stumbled on the first friction ignition match, a paste of antimony sulfide, potassium chlorate, and gum that ignited with friction. He called them friction lights and sold them in boxes with sandpaper strips. And he sold them to the public in his pharmacy, and they worked. But interestingly and crucially, he didn't patent his invention. So other chemists, most notably Samuel Jones with his lucifers, quickly copied and commercialized them. Old Sammy Jones just slapped Walker in the face with some hardcore marketing. You want a pack of friction lights? You want some friction lights, or would you rather be a man and have a pack of lucifers? And Lucifer comes from the Latin lux, light, and fere, to bring. So it literally means light bringer. And the name Lucifer really caught on more, and it was like the go-to name for a good part of the 1800s, like the household name for matches. But Walker's breakthrough wasn't just chemistry, it was portability. For the first time, fire could be carried in your pocket and sparked on demand. No acid bath required. It changed daily life, especially for smokers, cookers, and travelers. But here's my favorite fun fact. This one kind of blew my mind when I first heard it. Do you know that the lighter was invented before the portable match? That is wild to me. It just seems a little bit backwards. I don't know. That's cool. Yeah, because 3 years earlier in 1823, German chemist Johann Wolfgang Dobereiner had invented what is now considered the first lighter. Dobereiner's lamp is what it was called. It used a chemical reaction between hydrogen gas and a platinum catalyst to ignite a flame. It was complex and expensive, but it did predate Walker's match, and it worked on demand. So yes, in terms of fire-on-command technology, the lighter beat the match to market, just not to mass adoption. Matches continued to evolve. In 1831, Charles Soria added white phosphorus to make them more reliable, although they also became highly toxic. Factory workers handling white phosphorus often developed a horrific condition known as Phossy Jaw, which quite literally made their jawbones rot. Phossy Jaw sounds so fun, though. Phossy Jaw. Yeah. But even though it sounds like a barbecue restaurant or a bluegrass band, the pictures of Phossy Jaw are atrocious. Yeah. That is, And like, this one could literally just be something from a horror movie. Don't want to get Phossy Jaw. In 1844, Swedish chemist Gustav Erik Pasch finally introduced safety matches using red phosphorus on the striking surface instead of on the match itself, a design that remains the standard today. So there you have it. Match wasn't a single invention, it was a chemical evolution, but the moment fire became truly portable and accessible happened thanks to John Walker's scrape stick and a total accident. And with that, we close out Accidental Genius Week, a reminder that some of the world's most useful inventions came not from careful planning, but from just trying things, messing up, and adapting. Thanks to all my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Go check those out. And then go check out the 1-minute version I do of all these, the condensed 1-minute version that you can find on all social media platforms at Smartest Year Ever. Go check those out. Follow me if you don't. Rate, subscribe. Give me a like, share this with someone, comment, all that would be really appreciated. And in the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. Got more good stuff coming. I'll see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever.